Is it Microsoft soap, or is it Apache soap, or is it JBoss soap, or is it this version or that version, right? And so this is Dave Weiner right here. He says this is why we have to call soap a failure at this point. We wanted soap to be this great equalizer. We wanted soap to be so ubiquitous that it would fail into the woodworks, and we would have grandmothers out there publishing soap web services of pictures of their grandkids. Has that happened? Maybe grandmothers in Poland are smarter than American grandmothers, but I don't think so. My grandmother is not writing soap web services. So we begin looking at usages in the wild once again. By the way, this is Tim O'Reilly, publisher of O'Reilly Publishing, the books. And he was talking to folks at Amazon. Amazon offers soap-based web services and RESTful web services. They don't have religion. They said, we want to sell books, and so we'll provide whatever mechanism we can. Based on real-world usage patterns, over 85% of their traffic comes in through their RESTful interface, not the SOAP interface. Both provide equal functionality, but when put out to a vote, the developers overwhelmingly are choosing REST over SOAP. He goes on to say this is Tim O'Reilly as well. He says, despite all this corporate hype, and that might be a little bit harsh, but all of the awareness of SOAP, all the corporate support of SOAP, there are endless articles and books and magazines about SOAP. Despite all this, it just hasn't caught fire. How long are we going to wait for the magic of SOAP to occur? He says it's these technologies with these low barriers to entry. Simple XML over HTTP. We all know POJOs in here, right? Plain old Java objects, yeah? These web services he's talking about are called POX web services. That doesn't sound nearly as nice, but plain old XML web services make it tremendously easy to get this data back and forth in a very low ceremony way. You aren't constantly fighting with the APIs and the versions and everything else. So let me give you a couple of examples, and we'll have to see if the live demo gods are smiling on me right now or if they'll frown on me. But we'll see. I'm tempting fate here. That if I come into Google and I look for a RESTful geocoder. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the American, no, American, English, Google.com in English, there we go. All right, much better, all right. Restful Geo Coder. The first hit that's going to come up is this geocoder. Now a geocoder, just a little background information, is where you take an address and translate it into a latitude-longitude point. If you ever go into Google's and you're saying, I want all the Starbucks, nearby the university, or I want to find all the McDonald's near my house. I know you have McDonald's. We've driven by them here, yeah. What Google is doing is geocoding those addresses into latitude-longitude points so it can display it on a map. And so we have this very nice free geocoder. It's got an API that only a programmer could love. I look at this and I'm in love. I say, oh, beautiful, yeah? But really what this API says is, all right, if you want to provide me a city and a country, something that looks like this, brainoff.com/geocoder/rest, city equals Brighton, UK. If I make that request, in fact, I'll get the latitude, longitude points back out of this. So let's try this with Krakow. Yeah? And you all have your latitude and longitude memorized, don't you? So yeah, this is true if you need it, yeah? Yeah? No. We can double check this in Google Maps. Google Maps will always allow you to type in latitude, longitude points. So if I come in here with my latitude and go into Google Maps and then provide it with the longitude, Krakow, Poland, yeah? Yeah. So being able to do this RESTful web service call, you can see this wasn't difficult to do at all. I didn't have to worry about envelopes and headers and things like that. I just made a simple request and got latitude, longitude points back. Let me expand this for just a moment. As a programmer, you'll see there's nothing up my directory right now, nothing up my sleeves right now, yeah. But if I come in here and write a quick Groovy Script to do this, we come in and we say, all right, here's my address, yeah? And clearly that address right now is a string. But if I transform it, if I say def URL to URL, that URL is now a java.net.url. And again, I'm writing this in Groovy, but Groovy uses core Java libraries under the cover, so I'm dealing with the Java classes. There's one more thing I want to demonstrate right now. If I come in here and I say def XML equals URL dot get text, I can come in here and get that XML right back from that RESTful web service. Now, I took you the long way just to demonstrate what's going on, but if I come in here and do something like this, println address to URL text, in one line you can see I've taken that address and printed it out. I'm making live web services called across the web, yeah? But wait, there's more, yeah? Now, we're not just going to capture that. What I'm going to do in Groovy now is I can see that this starts with an RDF element, point, long, RDF point, lat, yeah? I'm going to use XML Slurper. This is native to Groovy. It's going to slurp in that XML, yeah? I'm going to turn around and I'm going to parse that address. And now, rather than printing out the raw XML, I'm going to print out RDF point lat and RDF point long. Do you see how I'm walking through here? RDF point lat, getting those elements, RDF point long. Yeah? Be able to run that now and get those elements out. If you want to stand up and cheer, you can do that, all right? This is cool, isn't it? Yeah? All right. This is what web services should be. You can see that it just fades off into the woodwork. I don't care what's going on here. I'm making this call. I want to get at these latitude, longitude points. There's one more example I want to show you here, and then we'll get back to the slides. I was looking for a dictionary, a RESTful dictionary on the web. I couldn't find a RESTful dictionary, but if I come back here and I look for a RESTful rhyming dictionary, there is one of these out here. So a RESTful rhyming dictionary allows you to come in here and pass in a word, and it will return the words that rhyme with that. So if I come in real quickly and I look for words that rhyme with soap, you get back cope and dope and mope and things like that, yeah? You know, if I come in and I search for rest, we've got words like best and blessed and well. No, you get the idea, right? Really good words come out of this, right? You know, this obviously isn't my dictionary. I couldn't create that, yeah. But we can see once again that if you have this ability to make a simple RESTful web services call, then I can come in and I can use that.